Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video tutorial, we are going to learn a new questions, and the question is evaluate a equal to fourth root of 49 plus 20 square root of 6 plus fourth root of 49 minus 20 square root of 6. And if you would like to give a try, push the video, and if you are ready, please keep watching. Okay, so now I'm going to solve a full solution for you. Please stay with me a little bit longer to find out how can we solve this question together. Before we get started, I want to show you some clue how can we solve this question. As we can see, we have fourth root, right? So in order to make it easier for us to solve, we need to make the number under the fourth root to be a perfect square in the form of a plus b all raised to square, and it is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. And here is also need to make it to a perfect square. Okay, so let me explain you how can we make it to a perfect square. So we have to make it to be in the form of a square plus 2ab plus b square, and it is equal to a plus b all raised to square. Okay, so what we have to do here, we need to find the values of a and b. So here's, as we can see, we have 20 will be equal to 2 times 10. So we need to make it to have 2 because in the form it has 2. So then 20 can be written as 2 times 10. Okay, so then the trick is that we have to find the values of a and b. We need to consider at this number. So when a times b, which is equal to 10 square root of 6. Okay, so let's say we have a times b equal to this number. So what we have to do, we have to find the values of a and b. Okay, so 10 times square root of 6 can be written as 2 times pi square root of 6, and then it also can be written as 5 times 2 square root of 6. We also can have different multiplication for a equal to 10 square root of 6, but we just take these two multiplications. Okay, so then what I want to do here, I want to find the values of a and b, but the values of a and b can be taken if it is satisfied with a square here plus b square, then it is equal to 49. Okay, so then let's say if we take a equal to 2, so that means 2 square, and then plus with, if we have this is b, then b square. So if it is equal to 49, then the values of a equal to 2 is correct, b equal to pi square root of 6 is correct. But if it is not equal to 49, then we don't take the values of a equal to 2 and b equal to pi square root of 6. Okay, so then here we have 2 square equal to 4, and then plus. So 5 square equal 25, and then square root of 6 square, which is equal to 6. 25 times 6, so then equal to 4 plus. So here we have 25 times 6, which is equal to 150, then equal to 154. Okay, now we take the values a equal to 2, b equal to pi square root of 6 is not correct because it is equal to 154. it is not equal to 49. If the value here is equal to 49, then we can take the values of A equal to 2 and B equal to 5 square root of 6, okay? So for this pair is not correct. Okay, so let's check for this pair. We have A which is equal to 5. So then A square which is equal to 5 square. And then B equal to 2 square root of 6. Then B square which is equal to 2 square root of 6 raised to square. Okay, so then equal to 5 square equal 25 plus 2 square equal to 4 and then times 6, which is equal to 25 plus 4 times 6 equal to 24, then equal to 49. Alright, now we have found that it is equal to 49 like we wanted here. So we can take the values of A equal to 5 and the values of B equal to 2 square root of 6. As we have already found that A equal to 5, then B equal to 2 square root of 6. Okay, now then we can tell that A equal to, so let me copy this. So this number can be written in the form of A square plus 2AB plus B square, which A equal to 5 and B equal to 2 square root of 6. Okay, so then A equal to 4th root of A square, and A is equal to 5, that means 5 square. And then plus 2AB, so then times with A equal to 5, and then times with B equal to 2 square root of 6. Okay, so here's which is 2 times 10, and here 2 times 5 and times 2. 5 times 2 equal to 10, which is the same for here and here. Okay, so then we need to plus with B square. So that means 2 square root of 6 square. Okay, so the number under the 4th root here can be written into a perfect square, which is here, but for here is positive sign, and what if here is negative sign? So we can be written it in the form like here, but it's just different sign. For here is positive, and for this one is negative, like 5 square, and here is negative sign, which is 2, and then times here, and then plus this number. What the difference between this one and this one? It's just the sign here. Okay, so then A equal to 4th root of, so here already in the form of A square plus 2AB plus B square, so then it is equal to A plus B raised to square. Okay, so then A equal to 5 plus B, which is 2 square root of 6, and then all raised to square. Okay, and then plus, which is here the difference is the sign, so then it will be 5 minus 2 square root of 6 all raised to square. Okay, so next we need to simplify square root with the 4th root. Okay, and then I want to remind you a simple formulas, which is n root of A to the power of m, which is equal to a to the power of m divided by n. Okay, so for here 4 is stand for n and 2 is stand for m. Then okay, so when we use this formula to apply with this quantity, and then what we will get, so here n is stand for 4 and m is stand for 2. So let's say we have n is equal to 4 and then m equal to 2, and then what we will get, we get 2 divided by 4, then equal to a to the power of 1 half. So a to the power of 1 half, which is equal to square root of a. Okay, alright, so let's say a is the number under the fourth root here. Okay, so then a here will be equal to square root. After we simplify square with the fourth root, then we will get only square root of the number under the fourth root here. And then plus with, here is also the same. We will get square root of the number under the fourth root here. Okay, alright, now what we have to do next, we need to simplify this number again with the square root. We have to make the number under the square root here to be a perfect square again, and this also to be a perfect square. So then in a shortcut way, let's say we have 5 plus 2 square root of 6 here. So we need to make it to a perfect square. What we have 5 here and then plus. So we have already got 2 here and then square root of 3 and then time with square root of 2. Okay, which is equal to square root of 6, still the same. Alright, now we have a which is equal to square root of 3 and b equal to square root of 2. So what if we need a square? So then a square is square root of 3 square. Okay, then plus b square. B is equal to square root of 2. Then b square, which is 2 square root of 2 square. Okay, for here is the same. It's just the difference is the sign. Okay, what we will get is similarly like this, but we have to change the sign here to negative sign. Okay, so then a which is equal to a plus b raised to square. That means square root of 3 plus square root of 2 all raised to square. And for here it is similarly, but the difference is the sign here. Change it to negative sign. Okay, and then a equal to. So when we have square with the square root, then we can simplify with each other. Finally we get the number under the square root here, and here also we simplify square with the square root, and then what we will get is the number under the square root here. Okay, so now final calculation, we have 1 square root of 3 plus another square root of 3, we get 2 square root of 3, and then here is plus and here is minus. We can simplify with each other. Therefore the answer is a equal to 2 square root of 3. Okay, that is the answer for this question. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you understand and enjoy it. If you think it is useful, please subscribe my YouTube channel for my future video. And goodbye, see you in the next video.